Rejoice, for our time has finally come. The Man of Steel is back. And he's not just back. Our boy Henry is back. Now, I know this news dropped like 3 days ago. I know, y'all. I wanted to be on here to celebrate with you guys. The day I said, I always told the day they announced Henry back, I'm going to be on here the day he announces it. And unfortunately, our AC was acting stupid. We literally had no AC for a couple of days. It was kind of warm, so I was not trying to get no camera, no window heat in this freaking house. He was about to got big mind. I wasn't doing it. Even for my boy Henry, he understand I couldn't make a video for him because it was too dang hot. But we're gonna watch this clip real quick of him talking about his return as the Man of Steel, as Superman. All right, let's check it out. Now I know you already seen, but we're gonna see it again together. All right, it's a talk, but still reaction. And go. I thought here and go.
Hey everyone.
Hey Henry.
I wanted to wait until the weekend was over before posting this because I wanted to give you all a chance to watch Black Adam. But now that plenty of you have,
I haven't.
I wanted to make it official.
But it's the worst kept secret ever.
As Superman. And the image you see on this post and what you saw in Black Adam are just a very small taste of things to come. So there's a lot to be thankful for. And
it's a lot.
I'll get to that in time. But
I can't wait, bro.
I want to thank you guys most of all. Thank you for your support.
We love you.
Thank you for your patience. I promise it will be rewarded.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all, and say I almost didn't tear up when I saw this for the first time. 'Cause we knew Henry was in. Look, spoiler alert, it's the worst kept secret, but I haven't seen the movie yet. But Henry, of course, is in the post-credit scene of Black Adam. This got leaked because people who apparently saw it early, they say, yeah, Henry in it. And like, why would y'all even? But the thing is, The Rock in DC, they weren't even trying to hide it. They weren't even really trying to cover it. Like, they're not saying it directly, but they weren't really saying, well, you know, I don't really know. I didn't hear anything about that. But I still think people should go see the movie, and, you know, maybe not. They weren't even playing the code. It's like, you know, they didn't care. They're like, yes, Henry's back. Without actually saying Henry's back. He's back. And Henry officialized this for us today. I've been wearing this shirt. Well, I didn't have the shirt for that long. But since 2017. No, since 2018 when they came out and said Henry was not Superman anymore. Henry told us his job with Superman is over because the difference between him and the previous idiots, WB. I think all of us really, Superman fans, Man of Steel fans, Henry Cavill fans all together, were heartbroken when Henry said this. And we could understand. So we lose Ben Affleck and Henry. And at that point, there was no talk even, okay, well, we're going to do the Superman character now. Now it came talk about god dang Black Superman. And there's rumors that they was going to get rid of Superman, Batman entirely and just have Supergirl in his place. I was like, no, that's not how that should go. If you go with a time frame, Henry was not done. Henry's time. It's not like we ended Superman's time. Like, Tony Stark's story is over. Steve Rogers' story is over. We just passed the torch on to these new heroes. We didn't do that. Henry is still heavily in his 30s, in his like mid 30s, when the whole thing about him not being Superman anymore kind of was done. And fandom was heartbroken. I was heartbroken. I was like, that's not, no. And I never gave up hope, which was the S stands for. I never gave up hope that we get Henry back. Because it can't end like this. Not like this. Not like this. Ben left on his own merit because everything he was going through, he kind of left on his own merit, plus everything else going with WB, but he is still on his own merits. The Superman thing was all because of disagreements and all this stuff. Look, yes, Henry Cavill was in every DC movie that he was in did not exactly make the money they wanted to make. It did not. It was also a mixed bag. Man of Steel to me is still the greatest DC movie film of today. I still think it's the best DC film in this current universe till this day. And I love Batman Superman. I love Justice League Snyder. And the Whedon version. I like the Whedon version too. But the Snyder version, of course, is better. But I couldn't understand. I just can't understand how we can have a freaking DC with no Superman, no Henry. Especially he shared so many times how he wanted to be back. Henry the man did what he still wanted to be Superman. He still wanted to come back and put on the suit, and he did, and he will plenty more times. We will get a proper Superman movie, in terms of a proper Superman sequel or soft reboot, however they will handle it. Henry will continue to be, I mentioned, hopefully for the next 10 years. Because he's 39? He got a good lot of years, good bit of years before he can say he doesn't want to hang up the cape officially. Henry could be swimming up through his 50s if he wants to. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. was 40-something, he was Iron Man, and played up through his 50s? Early 50s, I think. So, Henry could be 40, put the suit back on at the age of 39. Or 38, however, when he shot that scene, 38 or 39. And he can play Superman until he's 50. Or until he's 51, 52, 55 if he wants to. He said, look, I'm going to put my time in Superman a lot more. Give y'all 10, maybe 12 more years of my time in Superman. And we'll do a whole, maybe pass the torch to Supergirl, Superboy, whatever. And then on top of the news that James Gunn is leading DC with Peter Safran. This is the dudes, people, DC fandom. We've been eating some delicious for the past 2 days. Him announced his comeback. Then we get announced that James Gunn, Peter Safran's running DC. James Gunn, freaking director of Guardians of the Galaxy, director of the Suicide Squad, director of Peacemaker, and so much more. James Gunn is a comic book fan. He's a DC fan. If anything, it's a person you want to trust in running a universe is someone who knows the universe, plus also is good at being creative. Who's been around producing, directing, who's worked and stuff like this for all his life. That's perfect. Peter Safran too, who produced stuff like this, like Aquaman, Shazam, The Conjuring. He knows how to produce part of the universe too. Conjuring is a universe. He produced that. So we're in good hands. We have our Kevin Feige's, y'all. We have our Kevin Feige, but Kevin Feige comes in two. And honestly, that's smart. That way, not all this is run on one person. It's all creative with both. DC fandom has had some of the biggest news in this last week, and they start their job November 1st, y'all. So in the coming months, DC is going to look a whole lot brighter. They say no, it's no longer be called DCEU. It's just called DCU. DC Universe. We're going to have our standalone films like Joker and the Batman. We're going to have our connected films like Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash. It only can get better from here. It only is going to, I mean, fingers crossed. It's only going to get better from here. But I'm very hopeful it's going to get better. Because you can't get worse. And I love the DC, what we got so far. I love the thing we got from DC. Where people who did, some people didn't. I love the Suicide Squad movie, the David Ayer Suicide Squad. I enjoy that movie. Where they chopped it up, the WB regime did the whole chopper thing, but I still liked it for what it was. I love Will Smith as Deadshot. I love Harley Quinn. I wanted more of that, honestly. Hopefully we'll get Will Smith Deadshot back one day. But other than that, man, Superman. But the biggest news to me, both of these are huge, but the biggest news is that Henry's back. Because we've been wanting this since they said he wasn't Superman no more. I refused to have a DC universe without Superman, without Henry as Superman. Was I still watching movies? See, I'm not stupid. I'm not like not watching movies. It's a movie. If a character I like, I'm gonna watch it. But I was not supporting anything about getting rid. I was definitely going to support possibly getting rid of the character. Even though that was never true confirmed, I was definitely supporting. I wasn't supporting no Black Superman either. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even though somebody's gonna be an Elseworld type of thing, but it wasn't gonna be connected. But still, like. We're not, but still, like saying, we're going to do Elseworld Black Superman and have super good. No. Henry, Superman, hey, give him like 10, maybe 12, maybe 15 if he wants to, more years as this character, and we'll pass the torch on. Because he can't be Superman forever, clearly. He is almost 40. So he got a good 10, 15 years left. He could play, Superman, you can play a character in your 50s. If he wants to. I mean, he can. Heck, Hugh Jackman come back Wolverine one more time. He's in his 50s. He's 50, 53, 54? So he shit, you know. Henry got a good bit of time. We got 3 Superman movies. Let's say you give him more movies, more Justice League, and we do officially. If we officially say, okay, we'll end his run, Superman, like officially end his run, then we can. I'll be happy to move on, and whoever else will take up the mantle. So it'll be Supergirl or Superboy. You know, I'm cool at that point. We do a full reboot. I'm cool at that point. But I just could not understand having a DC universe without a Superman. It just don't make any sense. And now we're gonna wait and see if we get official confirmation if Ben Affleck is going to stay as the cinematic universe Batman of this universe. So we'll see, bro. But all I can say is DC fans, we eating good. We've been eating good these last 2 days. It's been nothing but deliciousness. And I'm scared. Well, hey, why you scared? Say it was good? No, I'm scared in a good way. I'm scared to see what's going to announce in like coming months. It's not gonna be anytime soon. We ain't like next week. Who knows? But I'm saying in the coming months we'll get some new news. In the coming months we'll get some official like announcements. And this time, because we have people run over. That's actually gonna be the executives over this, the producer over the whole universe. And it's James Gunn. When we announce movies, these movies are actually going to happen. Well, we said Green Lantern. Yep. Because remember pre-regime, they would announce movies and half of them never even got made. It's like, oh well, you know, we decided to go with that. We had to do it anyway. Like but you said, but you announced it like you were going to do it. Because they had to do a Marvel. They had to announce a list of movies that half of them weren't even going to exist in the first place. They let a list of movies and maybe only 3 of those movies made it to the screen. Yeah, I remember they think that's a Teen Titans film at one point. Of course, a Cyborg movie and all that, and like it all going to coincide into those films. They just went nowhere with those. They said, oh well, we'll see what happened, what we said, but then this happened, and we couldn't really find about it. And so they said we had to just make some noise, just keep these fans excited, but then didn't go nowhere. When they realized couldn't get nothing happen with those. So I'm like, okay, that's it. Maybe you announce your movies, you know they're written in stone. These are happening. These films are happening. That's how it's always worked. I said it with games too. Stop announcing games and giving it a year when you don't know a freaking year is going to come out. This game coming 2023. Oh, well, dang, we had to delay it for another year. Then why did you announce it? You should have already known it. Henry's back, y'all. 2013, bro. I saw this man put this suit on in 2013 in that famous, iconic flight scene. I mean, my gosh, it was just beautiful. That was that movie that made Henry become my favorite Superman ever. And I grew up with Christopher Reeve's films too. Don't get it wrong, I love Christopher Reeve too. But the thing is, Christopher Reeve was a great Superman. But he couldn't make it, you know. But we have who's our new Superman? Who's our new great? We need a new great. Henry is that new great. He is my favorite Superman. He is, everyone say, our Superman of this generation. And then after Henry, gets hit old and stuff, we'll have a Superman of the next generation, a new one. But we could probably say we had 2 great Supermans, Christopher Reeve, and now continuing on that journey, Henry Cavill will be who is currently our today great Superman, and he's my favorite Superman. So I'm very happy we have him back. Like I said, I wish I made this video for y'all a couple days ago, because I was probably more emotionally unstable at that point. But I was crying. But I still seen Black Adam. I'm gonna see Black Adam really soon, as I can see him on the big screen in that bonus scene. I need to see that, bro. I need to see it on the big screen, bro. I also really want to see Black Adam. I really want to see that movie. I'm hearing good things. Story not great, but the action is packed. Hey, the action's good. You sold me on it. You said good action. You sold me. I'm going. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for this video. I didn't want to go to it's a bit, but I had to talk to say my piece, bro. Y'all understand? I've been praising Henry Cavill for a long time. I mentioned him in a lot of videos I react to, videos I've done, and we got him back. We're winning. So far, DC fans, we're winning. And y'all know I'm a big Man of Steel fan. I love Zack Snyder's Man of Steel. It is the best Superman movie, in my opinion, to ever exist. But even I'm like, if Snyder comes back, I'm comfortable. Long Snyder knows it's still in this universe. He still got to go by what we want to do with this character. Not just be like, hey, I'm going to do this. Yes, also Snyder knows that. Yes, it could be his movie, but you gotta follow these specific steps. Now the James Gunn, you gotta follow some steps. But I'm also good with it not being Snyder. I'm cool with getting someone else's vision brought into this. And I know people say the Zack Snyder's name was saying, can't wait to work with you again in the future. It could mean Superman for sure, but it can also mean anything else. Zack Snyder's making, Zack Snyder makes other movies other than Super DC. So it goes like, hey Henry, hope we give you another movie I'm doing. You know? And I would love that. Henry being a Zack Snyder film that's not Superman, that'd be cool. Guess what? I'll watch that. It doesn't mean Superman, but it's been going too long, y'all. But I just want to say my piece. Superman's back. My hope has been fulfilled. I can now look at the DCU and fully be happy. I was happy with everything they were announcing Blue Beetle. I said, that's cool. That's great. Blue Beetle, great. All right. The Batman 2, cool. All right. 113, yeah. Flash 2, cool. What the hell? Superman, no. What a freaking Superman. Now that we have Superman officially announced, I'm happy. I'm happy. I can now look at DC's out. Now I'm like, I don't care what y'all do. As long as Henry's in there, I'm cool. I don't give a frick. I don't give a frick what y'all do. But it's DCU, the DCU now, which I think is better. It's going to be in better hands now. They're in good hands, and I think it's going to be our DC universe. For the first time probably ever since the DCU started, we would finally have a time where maybe fans all over would be happy. But then again, what am I saying? Ain't no people always gonna be happy. Gonna be like, that's not my Superman. It ain't Snyder's film. Like, oh my god, bro. My goodness, I'm so thinking they don't actually like Zack Snyder. Just want this. They actually want to Zack Snyder's other films. And you watch Superman. I watch the other movies too. By the way, have you watched them? No. Okay, what are you talking about? All right, y'all. I keep saying I'm gonna go. I keep talking, keep thinking of stuff. Sorry. This is off the cuff. It ain't no script. This is off the cuff, bro. I'm just excited. This is excited. Superman fan. Finally happy that he's getting Superman. And you know what this means, y'all? High chance we get Superman game announcement in the next year or so. Cause I got like a few more. I got like maybe 8 more months left of my 20s. Can I get Superman game before I'm 32? Like, is that possible? I'm 29 now. Can I get Superman game before I'm 32? Is that possible? I like that. Appreciate you. All right. I'm out this thing. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Henry, welcome back. We've missed you. We never forgot about you. And I'm so happy to see you back in blue. See you soon, Superman. See you finally in your next big screen film.